The Oilers' comeback bid falls short. The Panthers now with an opportunity to win the Stanley Cup in Game 4 on Saturday night.
Yeah.
EJ, just unbelievable performance from Florida, especially with the late pressure from Edmonton in that third period. But what specifically stood out to you about Sergei Bobrovsky and the way he handled this game tonight?
Everything. Everything stood out about Sergei Bobrovsky. He has just been absolutely brilliant through these first 3 games. And, you know, yeah, we see the highlight reel saves, and we see him pushing out to cut down angles and gloving pucks and holding pucks. But one of the things that really goes under, I think, appreciated, his ability to play the puck. When the Oilers wind that puck in around the net, he is out on every single rim around. He stops the puck. He sets up his defenseman. He's almost like a third defenseman out there. And you see the impact it has, because at the other end, Stuart Skinner, he fumbled that puck that came his way. It led directly to the Tarasenko goal.
Yeah.
So Bobrovsky, this is a virtuoso performance for me. I think it's one of the best goaltending performances I've seen in a Stanley Cup final, and I've seen a bunch of them over the years. He has been absolutely brilliant.
The Edmonton Oilers had a lot of shot attempts on him, but they squandered away so many opportunities.
Yeah.
Why was that?
It's just too much East-West play for me, KT. At the end of the day, the Stanley Cup playoffs, the Stanley Cup final is about straight-ahead play. The Oilers would get chances, and they were trying to find seams through the Florida Panthers. They're trying these East-West plays. They're not there. If you're playing the Chicago Blackhawks or the San Jose Sharks, rebuilding teams in January, those cute plays are there. They're there all night. But in the Stanley Cup final against the Florida Panthers team that was here last year and learned that lesson the hard way, those plays aren't there. So the Edmonton Oilers, I mean, they gave away too many opportunities just by looking for plays that are not going to be there in these type of games.
I mentioned it was a comeback. It was an aggressive comeback for the Oilers, trying to get things done in the third period. Is there something they can take away from something they were doing in the third and carry that into game number 4, which they're going to have to win?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And you know what it is? It's simple plays. Throw the puck at the net. Philip Broberg, he didn't have a great shot there. He threw it towards the net. It hit the elbow of Niko Mikkola and bounced in for a goal. A little bit later, the puck came out to the point to Kulak. Kulak didn't hesitate. He got it on his forehand. He just slingshotted it back towards the net. McLeod was there, deflects it into the net. Those were 2 goals on simple plays. There was nothing cute about them. So for me, yeah, look at those 2 goals, KT, right? If you're the Edmonton Oilers, get to the simple game, get to the North-South game, and that's maybe a chance to try to win Game 4 and climb and claw back into this series.
Yeah, it just seems, though, that Florida's got something right now. They just have absolute determination and a will to win these games and a win, to win the Stanley Cup.
They were there.
It's very difficult for the Edmonton Oilers on Saturday.
They were on the ice, right? They saw another team lift that Stanley Cup over their heads.
Yep.
I remember the last 25 seconds, they threw the white flag up because they were losing by several goals. That stays with you, especially for guys that dream of that. The Barkovs, the Reinhards, all those guys that were part of that team, you can see they learned a very valuable lesson.
All right, it'll be Game 4 Saturday night. We'll wait and see these fans, man. They're desperate for a victory.
Yes, they are.